Welcome back on Kansas Sports Chatter. This segment we refer to as Story Time with KSHSAA Covered. We get to sit down with one of the staff writers with the Kansas State High School Activity Association. And joining us today is going to be Scott Paske, one of the staff writers. Scott, appreciate you jumping on. Love the coverage that you guys provide. Man, you were telling me this is year 5. I mean, you're going into year 5 of just telling stories across the state. Pretty exciting.
Yeah. I guess we're officially grad students at what we're doing here, but they're trying to figure it. But I think we're still trying to figure it out a little bit. But yeah, it's been a great venture for us. It's been fun to reconnect with covering high schools, which is something I did kind of in my past journalist life a little bit, and been working with a great crew. With Brent Maycock up in Topeka and Ricky Peterson out at Hayes that have been kind of stalwarts with me here for the first 4 years, and we've really enjoyed what we've done. It's kind of given us an opportunity to kind of handpick the great games to go cover. But I think what we've also done is found a lot of great stories, through with our partnership with Capital Federal. We've done Student of the Week stories, which has been great to, really, there's so many great kids out there in Kansas, not just athletes, but kids that are doing things that in KSHSAA sponsored activities, debate, music, things like that we've been able to connect with and kind of unearth their stories. And that's been fun too.
Well, this summer you were able to really unfold the KSHSAA Hall of Fame inductees that were announced earlier last spring or last winter. But getting the summer stories out there, those are a lot of fun to watch. I know you covered Dave Hawley. I mean, as far as state championships go at Wichita Collegiate, I don't think there's anybody better.
Yeah, I mean, if you're plugged in even remotely to high school tennis in Kansas, the name Dave Hawley is just synonymous with excellence. And it was kind of one of those things when he's retired with around quotation marks. He's still teaching at the middle school level at Collegiate and coaching their middle school tennis program. But what he did with their high school girls and boys programs, just astounding. 59 team championships between the two teams and 82 individual or either singles or doubles champions. Just astounding. And it's kind of one of those things where I've had a chance, prior to when Dave retired a couple years ago, to sit down with him, and then again in his quote unquote this version of retirement to talk with him, and he's got a well documented story, but really kind of just interesting. And I think he would tell you there's a lot of obviously set up for success at Collegiate. It's a kind of a sport, a private school with resources to really succeed. But he did such a great job at taking those kids and developing and still doing it. That's really, in his retirement right now, he's coaching the middle school, and I think I had over 80 kids between boys and girls at the middle school level. So not that Simon Norman, his successor, needed a lot of help to keep the thing going, but it's almost crazy to think. I mean, it's kind of like sending Bill Snyder to Manhattan High to be the pipeline provider for Chris Kleiman, or Bill Self to Lawrence High to do it for whoever succeeds him. But just one of those things that Dave's such a great guy, loves the sport of tennis, and I think through talking with him, I think kind of one of the fun stories is that when he interviewed in the late 70s at Collegiate, he really came out of the interview thinking there's no way they're going to hire me here. He was trying to get, his wife's from Bueller, and they were trying to get closer to her hometown. And he said he came out of that interview, his wife picked him up and he told her to, look in the rearview mirror, because you're never going to see this place again. And so that's, kind of these are the little vignettes or things that when you sit down with these Hall of Fame, inductees, to find out those little stories about kind of, because that's what I'm fascinated with. I grew up reading biographies and wondering, okay, how did this great person get here, or how did this success story arrive where he's at? And finding out those things, just that Dave Hawley thought there's no way this place is going to hire me. Not only did they hire him, they hired one of the best high school tennis coaches in the state, or in the country,
right?
Who's just achieved amazing things for sure.
Hey, Scott, before we let you go, fall previews. I know you guys are getting busy. Another season upon us. What can people expect before the season starts?
Yeah, we're kind of digging into it. at the taping of this, we'll be really into the, or at the when you unveil this, we'll be in the middle of doing players to watch from across the state. The top returning underclassmen from all reaches of the state, all corners of the state. We'll have sports previews for girls golf, girls tennis, boys soccer, volleyball, cross country, and football, gymnastics. So a lot going on, a lot that'll keep us busy, kind of with the rhythm of the high school calendar.
Scott, appreciate it. Great knowledge, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot, Cole. I enjoyed it. Best of luck with Kansas Sports Chatter.
That's Scott Paske, the staff writer, one of the staff writers for KSHSAA Covered. And stay with us. We'll have our quality time interview next.